Hello YouTube, it's me, Sleeve Short and Sweet, and this is my 15-week post-op update. I had my surgery on Tuesday, July 19th, 2011, and so as of today, when I started on my day of surgery, my weight was 218 pounds, and as of today, I weighed in at 170.8 pounds, which means I'm down a total of 47.2 pounds. And since my last post, which was my 3-month update, I have lost a whopping 2.8 pounds. Needless to say, I'm pretty disgusted with my weight loss. 2.8 pounds in 2 weeks is just not acceptable, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get over it and move on. Um, let's see, in terms, I don't have my measurements. I forgot about doing my measurements. I'll try and remember that for the next post. But I know I've lost tons of inches because I think that I am, clothing wise, I think I'm down to about a size 12, or very, very close to it. My size 14 jeans, my Old Navy jeans, which I love, my 14s are literally falling off of me. So I'm thinking I'm probably around a 12. And even the clothes that I went and had tailored a couple of weeks ago that I posted about, a lot of them were 16s or 16Ws, and she took them in to what I'm assuming is about a 14, and even some of those are getting a little loose around the waist, and definitely around the legs. So I'm thinking I might be in a 12. I do have my progress dress that I, keep trying to stuff myself into to measure my progress. It is a size 12, but I haven't tried it on yet. Or I haven't tried it on in a few weeks, so I'm going to try that on this week, and that'll be the telltale sign of whether or not I am in the 12, which would be fabulous. I started out at a size 18, um, which may not sound like a lot to those of you who are new to my videos, but I am a very short 4'11" so that was just really big on my short frame. Let me check my notes. What else do I want to talk about? Foods. I've had a couple of new foods that I've introduced since my last update, one of which was very peculiar. But one that I was really excited about is I started eating tomatoes. I really haven't had any raw vegetables. I've heard so many horror stories about salads, and I really, really could go for a nice, fresh, crisp salad. But I think with that one, I'm going to stick to what I've heard, which is like 4 to 6 months post-op, because I'm just a little nervous about that. But I did have the tomatoes. All I did was slice up, tomato, little salt, pepper, oregano, a little bit of dressing. And a trick that I actually learned from my nutritionist is that if I ever eat dressing or gravy or anything, is that you just dip your fork into the dressing or the gravy and then pick up your food. So that way you have a taste of the gravy or the dressing with your food, and you're not getting too much of it. So that's how I've been eating it, and it's been fine. Hasn't bothered me one bit. So that was cool. And then the kicker, I tried some new juice. Now, mind you, I've been drinking orange juice, mainly orange juice and some cranberry juice from time to time since surgery, and I've had no problems with it. Well, not this past weekend, but the weekend prior to this weekend, I went to the supermarket. There was some juice on sale, 100% juice, no added sugar or anything. Um, and so I got some of that. Maybe the first couple of days of last week, I was drinking a nice, glass of it. I have one of those like reusable, portable, like sippy cup things. Um, and I would fill it up with ice and pour in the juice, maybe about 10, maybe 12, not a whole lot, maybe 10 to 12 ounces of juice, and I'd sip on that all throughout the morning. Well, after a couple of days of doing this, I get on the scale and I notice that I'm up 2 pounds. So as quickly as I started drinking that juice, I just as quickly stopped drinking that juice. And I don't know if there was a connection or not, but I wasn't trying to test it any further. So I stopped, but then this week I started drinking it again. But what I've done is I'll just put it in the blender in the morning with a whole bunch of ice to kind of make it a slushy kind of consistency, and then the ice just kind of melts and dilutes it. So hopefully that shouldn't cause a problem. It really doesn't make sense to me because at one point I was having Smoothie King like 3 days, 3 mornings a week, which incidentally I've really cut down on. I haven't been to Smoothie King in over a week. Um, but yeah, I was drinking Smoothie King 3 times a week and doing a lot better with my weight loss than I am now. So who knows? Could have just been a coincidence, something else, I don't know. But that was the only difference in my diet, so I kind of blamed it on that. Um, my hair. I've been having some major issues with my hair. In my last post, I know I said that I was shedding very heavily, but now I'm at the point of concern. I'm actually going to give my surgeon a call this week, and I've heard a lot of good things about biotin, zinc, and a particular brand of shampoo and conditioner, which I think I'm going to try, because I have lost a significant amount of hair. Now, in my last post, I talked about how I was wearing my hair natural, which is my hair is naturally very curly. This is what it looks like when I blow dry it and straighten it with a flat iron. Well, once I did that, I kind of, noticed that this side of my head is so much thinner than this side. I've lost so much hair on this side of my head. So that was very upsetting. And I really am not one to stress out about anything. I haven't stressed out about anything in this whole, post-op process. But this, my hair, is definitely something that I'm stressed out about. So, definitely going to reach out to my surgeon. Definitely going to reach out to my hairdresser, who actually survived brain cancer many, many years ago. She's been my hairdresser since I was in junior high, and so she knows about losing hair and whatnot. So definitely going to have a talk with her and get some advice from her. But I'm so not happy with it, and you can't really notice it. One of my coworkers who knows about my surgery, I shared with her about my hair loss, and she said, you definitely can't notice it. When she put her hands in my head, she could feel the difference. But so definitely a lot of hair loss now. So I'm definitely upping the protein factor. Um, so that's something new. And what else? Okay, I have a confession to make. I completely lost my mind today. Now, today is the day after Halloween. All of you guys know I'm a teacher. I'm a middle school teacher. There are certain battles that I will not choose to fight with 13, 14, and 15-year-olds. And that is eating candy the day after Halloween. So I kind of gave them a pass today. They were allowed to munch on their candy here and there during class today. But in addition to that, since my kids love me so much, and they know that I love, or they knew that I loved chocolate, anything chocolate. So they all came bearing gifts today, all throughout the day. M&Ms, Snickers, Baby Ruths, Kit Kats, all of my former favorites. And so what did I do? Instead of, politely declining, I accepted their gifts. And before I knew it, I had eaten not one, not two, not three, not four, five, or six. By the end of the day, I looked up and realized that I had eaten seven. 7 of those little snack size candy bars. I lost my mind. So that's all I can say. I don't know what else I can say. I just wanted to slap myself in the face for doing that. But yeah, so I'm a little bit concerned about what I may have done to my progress, if I'm going to get on the scale in a couple days and I'm up 5 pounds from all of that sugar. And more importantly, I'm concerned that I may have done some damage to my sleeve. I hope to God I did not, with, that all that sugar and whatnot in there. So hopefully I did not do any damage at all. But that's definitely not something I'm going to do again. And definitely opening my eyes. I need to up my exercise factor. Shout out to Sarah Get Sleeves. If you guys are not up on her videos, make sure you check out her channel. She's awesome. But she is my accountability checker. She makes sure that I'm staying on point or getting on point with my exercise. And I actually got a Groupon. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those, but that's these like local deals you can get for an MMA mixed martial arts center in my area, and they run these boot camps, these fitness boot camps. So Groupon had a really good deal on that. I'm going to be checking that out. But it's supposed to be a really intense but really good, fun workout. So that, coupled with my walking, I don't do a whole lot of walking, usually not more than about 30 minutes because I just don't have any more time in my life. But definitely have to get that in gear, as well as my protein shakes. After today, I've pretty much put myself on liquids for the next week. I came home tonight and had some soup for dinner. I'll probably have a protein shake in another hour or so. But yeah, I'm doing all liquids, up in the exercise. I'm so scared that I am going to put on like 5 pounds from eating that candy today. But trust and believe that will not happen again because I feel like crap. I have a splitting headache right now. Stomach, surprisingly, feels absolutely fine. Didn't bother my stomach at all. But yeah, I feel like crap because I feel sleepy with a headache, like how I used to feel coming home from work before surgery, and I'll be darned if I go back to living like that again. So yeah, this will not ever happen again. But hey, they say confession is good for the soul, so there is my confession. Um, and that is it for me for this update. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I hope that you guys are enjoying my channel and getting something out of these videos. But big shout out to you guys. Got quite a few in the last week. So really happy to have you guys on board with my journey. Other than that, I guess that's it for this update. I hope everybody has a really good week, really successful and productive week. And I will talk to you all later. Be well.